Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 40 degrees. Today, expect a high of 46 degrees.
Showering is done, and next I have to take my dogs outside to pee. And here's Minnie, right there. I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna take him. Minnie. Yeah, he has to do this little stretch every time. This little stretch. He's stretching. Minnie. And his tail. Minnie. See, like, if I call his name, if I say his name, he wags it harder. Minnie. 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 Hey. Go, Minnie, go. Go, Minnie. Go, Cookie, go. Go, Cookie, go. Go, Cookie, go. Go, go, go. Go, one more step. Yes. I have to feed my sister's fish. Our Christmas tree is still up. And he's back. Now, usually we play this little game of tag before I could get him to go back upstairs. Come here. Come here, Minnie. My Secret Santa got me Zelda socks. See? Zelda socks. Now that the dogs are back, I can head out. Little snack before I go. It's a slightly rainy day. Listening to my own music. Here we are at IKEA. IKEA breakfast is my decision. If I ever become an old Asian dad, this might be the place where I like to shop. I don't know. It's a stereotype, right? This music is kind of creepy. It reminds me of like walking through like, you know the game BioShock? I feel like something's gonna pop out at me and attack me. This is so sad. The main reason why I came here. It's broken. The espresso machine. Man, it seems like a rough morning. At least they have regular coffee. Their dishwasher broke too, so look, we have like these paper plates and paper cups and everything. And that espresso machine is broken. Very sad. And that's it for the food. This is the only IKEA, at least it used to be, I think, if it's not still, on Long Island. And I live really close to it. Like, it's walking distance. Now everyone online knows where I live. Kinda creepy. Anyway, I feel pretty satisfied with that food. I'm very easily satisfied. I just want to say that this coffee is so good. I think I'm like a coffee addict because, like, it's so good. If I don't have it in the morning, I feel like I can't function. Like last Sunday I went to church and I didn't have coffee in the morning, and I usually do. I was like honestly like falling asleep during the sermon. Like, usually I really enjoy my pastor's sermons, and I always do. Like, I always like, but like, I was just falling asleep because I didn't have coffee. Here we are at ShopRite. This place is insane because usually there's like no parking here. I'll show you after I get out of my car. How crazy it is. Today's really lucky. There's like 3 spots right here, but usually there's like 0 parking. It's because today is a Tuesday. This is a Tuesday. On the weekends, it's like Chinatown or Flushing. You have to fight for those parking spots. Get your flu shot today. Wow, that lottery thing is totally new. I've never seen that before. Here's my destination. There's this one pharmacist that's like super into his job. He's like, I feel like he wants to dance when he goes get the medicine. He's like so happy. It's good to love your job. Look, his license plate says Chicky. The dogs are waiting for me. Minnie! Cookie! Minnie, Cookie. I want to smell it. So everything's set. I'm thinking about starting my violin playing. So here's my microphone that I'm gonna use to record. Put it right there. I'm gonna sit right there. Most important thing is this. I use this every day for either coffee or tea. And I'm feeling tea right now because I just had coffee at IKEA. This tea, I think it's like rich people tea, because my iSchool boss gave it to me because I was in his office chatting with him, and then like a parent came in. He's like, Mr. Yi, this is for you. And they gave like a really expensive looking tea, like a tea box gift thing. And then he gave it to me because he said I don't really drink this kind of tea. So now I get to have rich people tea. It's rich people. It's about to pop. Any second now. Any second now. Dink. Dink. Doink. There we go. This thing is actually a French press, like a coffee press. My sister got me this. So like I can make coffee with it, and it's like a vacuum and it keeps drinks warm. And look at the texture of this tea leaves. Never seen tea leaves like this before. I'm gonna put like one more of that. See, this is like the most important event of my day, every day. The tea or the coffee. So after searching around the internet, I actually managed to find a Seiken Densetsu 3 nuclear fusion arrangement that I kind of like. This is like the MIDI file. So like I have a MIDI file right here, and then I drag it into MuseScore, and it shows the MIDI. MIDI is like, if you don't know, it's like data for when to play what instrument notes, blah blah blah, but it doesn't actually have like the sound, the audio files. You have, it's like a language that tells your computer when to play certain notes and when, like, what instrument it's supposed to be. So it's like a very small file. It's only like information, and your computer has to, your computer will play, like, will read the information and play. So like you have to choose, you have to give it like a sound file. You have to give it like, and for MuseScore we call like, it's called sound font. You have to like set the instrument sounds basically. So like if it says like drums are gonna play like blah 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 like this, you have to give it the sound. You have to find like a drum sound and like download it and like apply it to the data, to information, so that your computer will play it. So I have it set up to play from what's called HQ Orchestral Sound File Collection. I use that at the moment. I really like how it sounds. So what I have to decide right now is what I'm going to play on my violin. It's probably gonna be like this line right here. So I'm gonna end up like, you know, like practicing, recording, rage quitting, coming back to it, and then after I record everything, I delete these notes. Sometimes I have to delete them one by one because MuseScore doesn't have a function where you could just where you could just select tons of notes with your mouse specifically. Like you can select measures like this and delete them, which is really fast. But like when you have like chords and I only want to delete like the top notes of the chord, I can't do that for some reason. I can't just like drag and be like StarCraft for some reason. Really wish they would add that, because then I have to be like hold control and click like note by note and then delete it. But oh well, you work with what you have, you know, and there might be a better way, but I work with the knowledge that I have. So if anybody knows how to do that, I would really appreciate it. But I've like asked around before, and I really don't think there's like a way yet. So yeah, it is 11:34 a.m. right now, and I'm gonna be here for a while because I'm gonna be doing this, and my tea is ready. My tea is ready. Here is this cable that's connected to my laptop, and I'm gonna plug it into this microphone, and then I'm gonna plug this into my laptop, which is, oh shoot, I almost spilled my tea. That would have been so bad. Oh my gosh, that would have been so bad. And it's a very, very, very long cable. It's so long. I could put this like around me. This is earbuds that came with my Galaxy Note 9 phone. I think it's great because it like kind of blocks out the sound a little bit. So like when I play violin, it's not like super loud, and I could hear. It's just not super. I could play like really strong, and if I play violin for like even an hour or two at full power without any ear blocking things, like sometimes I use this to cover my ears. It's just too loud for me, actually. But like when you play in like a concert solo situation, you want to play like super strong most of the time, I think. So it's really nice to have some kind of sound blocker, or like at least it makes it a little bit less. So I can. This is like a 10 feet cable that like I extended my earphones with, and it's connected like this. I can pull it around my back and have it come into my ears from behind, which is crazy. So I have that. I have a metronome going on in my head, and I have my microphone, which sometimes I put it like this. My leg is like in between these two things, and I'm like playing violin. I hold my violin like right here, and I'm like point blank playing into this. I have it set so that like it's less sensitive, so that it won't explode when I play violin super loud point blank range. And you can like adjust a lot of stuff after you record. So I'm going to start doing this right now, and I have my try hard pants on, and it's gonna be a while. This is gonna be like a main chunk, a big part of my day, maybe. This could take like, if I'm quick about it, it might take like 2 hours. If I'm slow about it, it could take like 8 hours or more. But I really like doing this, and I treat this as grind, you know? It's like it's practice for me, because it's really great practice for me, because like when you record yourself, you hear everything. It's the most honest criticism, because it's recorded. No one sugarcoats you. If you play for someone, they might be like, "Oh, that was wonderful." Nope, this will tell you every single scratch or offness that you have. There's nothing gets left out. Pure honesty. Alright, here I go. So this is my closet. I'm really sorry it's so messy, but this is where I keep my violin. And I'm taking it out. And see, there's my wonderful 2 dogs that are serving their purpose of comforting me. No, they're just sleeping, and they will sleep through all of my really loud playing, and I think they're used to it by now. Minnie, you're very cute, and your balls are sticking out. And there, I just like put my violin case here, I take out my violin, and I start like right. It's so wonderful to be able to practice violin in my own room. Like, I could play in my boxers and no one's gonna know. I'm in my boxers right now. I'm not gonna show you, but it's just so nice. So here's a final look at my setup. My mic is plugged in. It's going all the way around here into my laptop. And then here's like my earphones going like all the way around here. and it's going around my back. See? It's going around my back. And it's like, you could see. And then here is my violin. It's all my setup. And there's one more dog over there. I just finished recording the audio part. That went actually really smoothly. Like, it was easier than I expected. And it took a lot quicker than I expected. So right now I'm just deleting the parts that I played and exporting as wave, and then I'm putting it together with what I recorded. So I was like, where the heck is the melody? I thought it was like these all together, but then I realized that over here it says theremin. It's actually the theremin that's like coming out the most, and this is actually the like bass or something. It's like it's like super low, and this thing is like inside of that. Sometimes when you work with MIDI, like stuff like this happens, because it's just data of like what notes are to be played by what instrument. That's it. So I'm gonna have to take some time and sort this out. Minnie. 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 And that is enough violining for today. Gotta take the dogs out to pee and then probably cook something. Go, go, go. There's Cookie. Yoink. That's Minnie. Do you have pee? Janana, Minnie. Here we are at my kitchen. At this time, my hunger is starting to... I uploaded my YouTube video. I just uploaded it. And my hunger is starting to catch up to me. And I'm starting to feel it. And today I plan to cook something. So, yeah, I'm thinking about making some meat sauce and pasta. Because I really like meat sauce. It's delicious, and I could eat it for days. If I make a lot, so I'm planning to make a lot. So this is meat sauce, not meat sauce, just beef, ground beef that I got from ShopRite. And I never made meat sauce with this much beef before, but I'm gonna try it out just to see what happens. Because why not? And also, like, I didn't realize they sold them like in this kind of bundle package. It's like cheaper. I just discovered it. So I'm no cook, just disclaimer for sure. I just Google like recipes and then I just follow them. And then like I do them a few times, and then when I'm like more confident, I may or may not decide to like change things for fun. So I did this meat sauce a few times, but I never made it like, I never used this much. I used like a third of this before. But today I'm gonna try using the whole thing and see what happens. So much beef. So I know with meat, I learned this from my dad. You wanna like give it wine, cooking wine, because if you do that, it doesn't smell so, I don't know, meaty. So there was one time I tried to cook meat and I didn't use wine. I was like, why does it taste so different and meaty? from like my dad's cooking, and then I finally realized it was the like I didn't have wine. It made a really big difference. This is pepper. Eat a lot of pepper because it's a lot of meat. A lot of pepper. Alright, I'm like cheating a little because this is like Shin Ramyun. You know the instant noodle? It's like the powder from it. I'm gonna season my meat with it. It's cheating. It's like instant yumminess. There's no way that's enough salt for it to like be enough for taste. I'm gonna have to add salt. That's a lot of meat. I think meat is dangerous for like heart attacks and stuff because you have to add a lot of salt for it to actually taste salty. Whereas like vegetables and stuff, you can add a little bit and it tastes salty. I'm like really cautious because I'm not an experienced cook at all. So I'm like really carefully trying not just like watching so that I don't add too much salt, I hope. Brown sugar. This is MSG. I know some people are like afraid of this and like think that it has health stuff, like it destroys your health. But I'm like, I grew up in an Asian family and like my whole family like uses this, and as far as health, I'm not sure if it's killing me, but it definitely makes a huge difference in the taste. Like I think what it does is like it makes you like it makes your like taste buds or something like take the taste of salt or something better or something. It just like amplifies the taste. And now I have to get my hands dirty and mix it all up. Ugh. It's really cold. Good thing I played violin before this. Wouldn't want to play violin after this. I'm wondering if this is gonna like fit in the pot when I'm all done like adding everything. There's so much meat. It's really cold. My hand can't take it. When I see like professionals do this, stuff like this, it seems like they feel nothing from doing this. I'm like super sheltered and spoiled or something. A little bit of cold makes me go, yeah. Now I have to chop garlic and then chop onions. And I just bought a really big onion. I'm not sure. It's been working before, but there's more meat. But I only have one big onion. So the first thing I'm going to chop up is actually garlic. I got this giant thing of garlic. And since there's so much meat, I'm tempted to use the entire thing. What do you think? Should I use the entire thing? I really like garlic. Is it because I'm Asian? I think I'm going to use the whole thing. Just so I don't have to deal with the other half of it. So I don't know, like... forgive me if I'm like a noob, but this is how this is like how I know how it's done. You just smack it with a knife. It's really bad. I didn't smack it hard enough. And it breaks and you keep smacking it. There, it's all nice. Got the skin off. It's working for me. That's a lot of skin. It's like an onion. I have my plastic bag nearby so I could put this all in and throw it out. People who cook are gonna cringe. So I'm sorry. Because usually I just go to McDonald's or something. It's so bad. But it's a lot of meat, so, right? It's a lot of meat, so I can use a lot of garlic and I'll be fine, right? When it comes to violin playing, I have a bit of confidence sometimes, but when it comes to cooking, I'm hilariously noob. I'm gonna dump this in with the meat after I chop it up. The first time I cooked this, I just like threw the big garlic pieces in, but then I realized when I was having the meat sauce, it wasn't pleasant to have giant chunks of garlic go into your mouth. I'm sure some people might like it, but it was like really weird. Even though like the garlic made it taste better. I think this is good enough. Doink. So I'm gonna like start cooking the meat. So like the plan is to cook the meat until it's brown, and then after the meat's cooked, then you start adding the sauce stuff, and then it becomes a sauce. But cook the meat first. I'm gonna give it a nice glug of oil so that it doesn't burn, I guess. Alright, this is like way too much meat. I might regret this. It's like, it just looks like it's just meat. How could this become sauce? So I'm gonna start cooking this and then quickly chop the onions while it's cooking. That's my multitasking skills. My onion, see, my really, really big onion. Okay, so I heard that if you water the onion, like wash it or something, you won't cry as much when you chop it. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna do that. I'm super crying. Why is this onion so it makes me cry so much. I've never felt like this before. Now I know. This time I got like the Spanish onion. Oh yeah, now I know. The Spanish onions, they make you cry. The hardest. I'm crying so much. I'm crying so much. I can't even see. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I can't open my eyes. But hey, maybe it tastes better. The stronger the onion is, the more it makes you cry. Maybe the better taste. You never know. Oh man, my eyes are burning. They're burning. What the heck? I'm crying so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad the chopping onions part is over. So the meat is starting to become brown. It's just starting to smell really good. The combination of the garlic, onions, seasoning, man, it just smells so good. So over here, I have some light cream. It's gonna make the sauce creamier, supposedly. I have some beef broth. I'm adding beef broth to beef. And Meat sauce. Well, meat flavored sauce. This is my pasta sauce. So like the next step is to add all that stuff, and it becomes like a sauce, and then you simmer it for 40 minutes. But I want to do I want to do like proper just in case. So I'm gonna wait until all the meat is brown before I start simmering. Wow, brings back memories. I haven't opened a carton like this since like middle school with milk. And then here's broth. It smells so good. That's good enough. I have like some leftover sauce from last time. I'm gonna use that. There's no way that's enough sauce, so here's another one. YOLO. I've never made this huge of a thing before. So once it starts being bubbly, I'm supposed to let it be bubbly for like 40 minutes. Is that bay leaves? This is a thing that sometimes you find in your Chipotle, and like people like get mad and are like, why is there a leaf in my Chipotle? Yeah, this is that. And this supposedly makes your sauce have an aroma, makes it taste better. Doink. I feel like there's so much I need to. I have so many anyway. I'm gonna put 2. It's starting to bubble a little bit, so I'm gonna set the timer. It's finished. And now I'm gonna boil some pasta. So right when I finished, my friend Jenny showed up. See? So now I'm gonna give her some. There's some extra pasta for Jenny. It's finally done. I used the tri-colored rotini, or whatever it's called, because it looks pretty. And here is the other one. Italian seasoning. Yeah. So Jenny showed up right after I finished, because she somehow knew that it was the perfect time to come. I'm gonna add cheese. I love Parmesan. So finally, after all that work, this spoils. So good. Something crazy just happened. I just got a call. This is the new place I'm working at. I just got a text saying, "Yo, where are you? Your student is here." But the thing is, like I signed the contract to teach at this other place, but they told me, we'll contact you and you're gonna teach sometime in January. So I was a little disappointed because I didn't know exactly when, but well, now I know. So I was like, oh boy, I didn't know. So can you explain to the student what happened? And I'll go there right now. I'll drive there right now and I'll start teaching when I get there. And they're like, all right. So here I am. I just taught the first student at the new place. I feel totally unprepared, but I'm gonna soldier on through. This day turned very exciting very quickly. I'm having like 3 little kids come in soon, and I have to teach them theory. First time teaching theory, but it's like basic theory. It's crazy. That was crazy. So like I thought that was not a teaching day, but it turned out to be a teaching day. So like I did a recording and then I had teaching, which is cool. Eventful day. Cooking chicken for my dogs. Yep, they are very spoiled. Yes, I cook chicken for them every day. Doink. Finally feeding my dogs at midnight. It's Minnie. And then there's Cookie. Cookie! Here, lie. Hi, Cookie. Sit. Cookie's really weird because he always like wants to watch Minnie for a few seconds before eating his own food. It has been an extremely eventful day with a few unexpected things happening. I would say it was a really good day. Like, whenever there's a day where I have to like, I just feel like I did a lot, that's a really good day. So it turned out to be a really good day for day with me. And anyway, I'm gonna put all of this stuff together into one video. You can see from my face I'm like super tired. I hope everybody enjoys this video. Whew.